Hello Pisces and welcome to 2025. It's going to be a very interesting year of real and unexpected change. So let's get control over our state and that which we desire to accomplish. I have put together for you a modified magic star with only the major arcana. And this is going to show us where to concentrate our efforts in order to manifest and achieve our goals, whatever those may be. So this reading is good for the month of January, but this is kind of the most important reading for 2025, and this is going to kind of be an overview for the year ahead. Okay, so all right, you ready? Let's get started. In the first position, this is about your desire. We have the 13, the Death card. We'll get into it. Calm. Take a deep breath. In position 2, what seeds you need to sow to get what you want, and we have the High Priestess. In position 3, a new belief in order to promote success. There we go. In position 4, who or what helps you, when we have the Magician. In position 5, who or what challenges you, and we have the Emperor. In position 6, we have areas of growth, and we have the Justice card. And in the final position of lessons you need to take with you to the next cycle, we have the Judgment card. Okay, Pisces. Let's take a look here. In the first position, we have the Death card. You want to start over in some capacity. Something needs to be renewed, something is not working, something needs to be let go of. And it's hard. It's really difficult. And you feel like you're on your own. But we will take a look at the overarching energies. Oh my gosh. Why did that come out? Are you dealing with somebody who is being very negative in your life? I hope not. But this could also be indicative of letting go of someone who, or something, or some situation that is very toxic. So, yeah, this is letting go. Oh, I'm not feeling very well right now. Okay, that passed. Okay. So in the second position, what seeds you need to sow to get what you want is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess lets us know that we have all the answers. We just merely need to go within to find them. And if we are dealing with something on our own, because essentially, when it comes down to it, everybody is on their own, whether you are part of a couple or whether you are a single. You know, we enter the world alone and we leave the world alone. So nobody can tell us what to do, really. We could be manipulated into doing something, but ultimately, we are the masters of our own destiny by the choices we make and the thoughts that we think. So the High Priestess is urging you, Pisces, to get your mental state together, to cultivate some stability of thinking, and connection to a higher spiritual self. because that's where the answers lie. You know, I used to say the brain is the best computer. You just ask it a question and the answer will come to you. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was thinking too earthly, too 3D. Because where does the brain connect to? The brain connects to the spiritual realm. And maybe what we think of as asking the brain for an answer is really asking spirit, asking whom we connect to as the God in our life, right? So don't be afraid to ask the universe or God or spirit for some guidance, because the answers are there. Or even if you think your brain, if you just trust your brain to become the computer, the conduit, the antenna from the higher realm that will provide the answers for you and help you to move forward. Because this is tough. You're in a tough situation, Pisces. Whether it's something that is in the 3D world, like that you're manifesting physically, or something going on in your mind. Something is changing and you're leaving a situation where, the death card has come up a lot. People are definitely realizing that they're not going to put up with something that doesn't work anymore. Life is too short to continue to trudge along with something that is working against us. And as soon as we identify that, we need to start figuring out how to discard that from our life, which is not working, so that we can move forward. Now, in the third position, a new belief in order to promote success, we have the Lover's card. And the Lover's card, it's not only about romantic love, but in my opinion, the Lover's card is about all relationships, all close relationships, and relationships that we are deeply entwined with. So the perspective on this one is a new belief in order to promote success. So that means we need to find solutions to some sort of relationship that with somebody who we are deeply entwined with. And that could mean any number of things. It could mean letting them go, or letting go of beliefs where you are simply friends, and moving it up to a in a romantic perspective, moving it up to a fully committed relationship. I'm looking at the cards here. I'm getting a third person here. So there is a third person affecting your relationship in some way, and it could be something as benign as like a mother-in-law or something like that, or it could actually, it could be could be a love triangle. In business, this could be someone who is trying to bring a wedge in between you and a partner, or you could be considering partnering up in a business. So this is you understanding the importance of relationships in your life. It seems to me like you may be wanting to like hide yourself away and just not deal with the world. And this card is telling you, you got to deal with it. You got to look it in the face and figure it out. You got to, if there's another person involved, and this card says most likely there is another person involved in this situation that is very important. You need to find a solution to what it is that is very life-changing about this relationship. So whether you're getting into a commitment or getting out of a commitment, or you're someone is interfering with that commitment, there is a relationship here that you need to examine. And that is what the belief is urging you to do. Not run away from other people, but communicate. It's time for you to really communicate and get down to the bottom line, the nitty-gritty of what is going on, so you can have some clarity, so you can have some, in some cases, closure, or you can move to the next level. Because even in a regular reading, the Lovers is a card of decisions. You either move forward or you call it quits. That's the way I've always read the Lovers card. But in this deck, since we are not dealing with the minor arcanas, we're dealing with the major arcanas, this is a much more all-encompassing card. It's not just about a love relationship. This is about any relationship. And you wanting to just step away from having to deal with this. I know it's hard, but in 2025, it could be very detrimental to not have clarity between you and the closest people to you. That could end up leaving you alone or abandoned, or people could give up on you. So reach out to people. This could just be you needing to have someone in your life, and you refusing to go out and socialize, or to even look for someone. But let's go on to the next card here. So in the position of who or what helps you, we have the Magician. The Magician of earthly manifestation. So in terms of what you would need on this earthly manifestation in order to manifest this relationship, or walking away from this relationship, I see a help here, like somebody who steps in to help, but you need to ask for help. There is somebody in your circle, or maybe somebody you haven't met yet, who is very willing to help you with some good advice on how to deal with this issue. I mean, if you're really struggling, even by going within and meditating every day on your issue, know that there is help here, and it comes from someone who has a bit of a spiritual bent as well. So they are somebody, maybe like a counselor with a little bit of spiritual knowledge, maybe a Reiki person, or someone who, a shaman, if you prefer to go that route. But there is somebody there who can help you out if you want to reach out, and you're struggling, if you're struggling spiritually. Yeah, this is more like, see, the Emperor is more assistance on the, look at this, we have two complete kind of opposites here. So what helps you and what challenges you? So what helps you is the Magician, who has one one hand reaching up to the sky towards the spiritual side of things. But what challenges you is the Emperor, and that is the lower plane of society, where we are dealing with rules and regulations put in place by our society, like governments and education systems and stuff like that. So I wouldn't look to, it's probably not going to be someone who works as a psychologist or a traditional bent of medicine if you need some help. I would definitely look to someone who is a bit more spiritually minded. Maybe a tarot reader. I don't know. If there is someone who speaks to you, speaks to your soul, definitely a tarot reader can be very helpful. But what's challenging you is the Emperor. So earthly, whatever manifests earthly here is challenging you. So sorry. I'm thinking about the Emperor as a kind of a restrictive force, either monetarily or, you know, like something that the society is kind of imposing on you. So you may not be, you may want to move, but you're not able to move because rents are too high, sort of thing, right? Because the Emperor is the society built around you, and if it's challenging you, then you're finding that that there's some sort of issue with things put in place by society. And the number one thing I can think of is money, but it can also be other things as well. Maybe you are looking for a new job, you're stuck in a difficult job, and you want to move forward, but you don't have the money for the education. Oh, there we go, back to money again. Yeah, money is really screaming at me in this reading. Something that money is being tied up somehow in this relationship situation. And you need a little bit of guidance. But when it comes to guidance, the traditional route of a psychologist, psychiatrist, anything that is medical in a societal way, go with someone who is a bit more spiritual. And then in position 6, the areas of growth is justice. So when the justice card comes up, we need to be our own advocate. So it's a call to be tough, a call to be self-protective, to be our own lawyer, so to speak. We need to stand up for ourselves and make sure we don't get taken advantage of. Have you been taken advantage of a lot in the past, Pisces? Somebody taking advantage of your nice nature, your sweet nature? Yeah. It might be time to stand up for yourself and move in a new direction if there is a lot of toxicity in your life. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough year, but you can do it. I mean, look at this. You have the Judgment card in the lessons for you to take in the next cycle. And the Judgment card is like just the card just before the World. So you've almost graduated to the level of the World card. The World card is a complete graduation, a complete leaving behind of a certain phase in your life, and you're almost there. The Judgment is a reckoning of what stays and what goes, and you've come to a point where you've drawn the line in the sand saying, okay, this is not working anymore. It's time to get rid of it. It's time to find the solutions and really dig into this issue with this relationship and find somebody spiritual to assist you with, because the societal structure is really a challenging aspect in your life. If you have not been standing up for yourself in the past, now is a good time to start to cultivate that strength, that inner advocate that will keep you from getting taken advantage of. And so everything is getting reevaluated. Everything is going to change in 2025. Every aspect of your life. You may not even recognize yourself by the end of the year, because you are going to find so much strength to deal with this issue that it's going to change your entire life. Okay, Pisces? All right. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I apologize if my voice is a little rough. I think I may be coming down with a sore throat or something. But anyways, yeah, comment down below if this applied to you, if you resonated with this, and if you know of anybody else who could benefit from this reading. Do share the reading, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I do appreciate you being here so much. Thank you for your time today, Pisces. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.